Welcome to Sacramento's very own winemaking club.
A little old wine drinker me.
In this tutorial, with the help of Paul Baldwin, we look at harvesting our grapes ready for making wine. Okay.
So basically, these grapes have had their leaves pulled. That's why you can see them.
You pulled the leaves physically off?
Yeah, we actually pulled them months ago
Okay.
to allow the sunlight to penetrate. It helps ripen the fruit.
Okay.
You pull the leaves only on the east side and the south, north side. You don't want direct sun on the fruit. Now these we pulled just this week to make it easier to pick. But we actually pull all the vines, if you can see over there, we pull them all north and east. About 50. Problems, if there are any. There aren't any here. This is raisoning. It's a natural process that's happening as the fruit ripens. It eventually starts to dry out.
So raisins are good?
Well, not when they get hard, because then you've got that raisin flavor, sort of a burnt caramel kind of flavor. So we try not to do many raisins. If you're in a variety that's not quite ripe, raisins will raise your sugar. But we got lots of sugar here, so I'm going to discard that.
Okay.
And if the raisins are hard at all, we definitely like that. We definitely want to lose hardened raisins. Because they are going to get you that burnt kind of flavor.
Okay.
So basically, it'd be in the center where it's very tight clustered. This is Barbera, and it's not particularly tight clustered generally. The Zinfandel is very tight clustered, and we find much a lot today. The other thing, of course, we have is mildew problems, but we are seeing no mildew. Mildew would be a gray-white cover, and we just don't have it.
Sort of
powder. Yeah. It's called powdery mildew, and it's gray and white. And we treat the vines all from April on to there we go.
Oh.
The man found mildew.
Excellent example.
If it's a little soft, not thankfully, we have very little. That's what we're happy about. Difficult spray program. We used to spend about $150 a year on sulfur, and this year was $500. So exotic chemicals solved the problem. But we were about ready to pull these grapes up if it didn't happen. So. We always try to keep the leaves out, although I can't exactly tell you why. I don't know if they'd actually.
So material other than grape, MOG or MOG. Leaves and sticks and.
Yeah, we try to keep everything out of it. The sugar on these, we're measuring over 28 grams.
28.
Yeah. See, there's one. Now this, I don't think this is mildew. I think that's an ant nest.
Oh, really?
We have found that ants are having a tendency to get. Yeah,
there are ants in there. Yes.
Yeah, that little white stuff is their home, whatever they're building.
Yeah.
And they like to make them in the grapes, I guess, because they're using the sugar. I don't know.
Not an improvement to the wine.
Anyway, these boxes hold about 40 pounds if they're rolled high, and we normally get on most of these varieties about 40 pounds a month, 35 to 40 pounds per month.
Pencil and paper to figure it out. I can't do it.
Smart. Let's see if I can get a good bunch.
They all want to end up with about 110 pounds.
Yeah, it's finding the end of it though, and I can't find the end of that one. But here's a nice one.
Now this is a two-sided plant. There's two cordons. So pick on this cordon, this one here.
Okay, right.
Don't reach all the way through. It's not quite as ripe.
As they say, work smarter, not harder, right?
Partly it's easier to pick from the other side, partly this side gets more sun, so it actually ripens a little sooner.
much do you use for?
I think you'd have about a 25% or a third cab and 2/3 alone. That'd be good.
Sounds
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
so a box and a half.
why not?
Box and a half, or should we put the cab in there?
No, that was for him.
Okay.
It looks like we're going to end up splitting them when we get all back in here.
Yeah, so let's just go pick some. We'll go pick some.
All right, put the cab in that then.
Yeah, yeah.